Good morning. How is everybody doing? 7:45 in Chicago. I hope everyone's well. Futures are a little soft this morning, a little higher. Kind of moving around a little bit. I think we're still stuck in a range, guys. All right, I still think we are stuck in that range. When I look at the SPY, I think we're still gonna run into these troubles when we get back up to these highs. And I noticed that I changed things around today so that I don't freak out. All right, 15, 30 hour, day, week. I don't know how that got down to a 100 hour, week, month, quarter. See that? I keep you guys on your toes. All right. So we're moving this way. Boom. All right. So 15, 30 hour, day, and there's your SPY with your actionable signal inside. All right. 660. So we are going to take a 212 back up here, but a little soft. We're not going after that 668. So we're still stuck inside this whole mess. Okay. And I think we're going to get some exhaustion risk somewhere up in this area in here. So there's got this 2-1, right? And right now it's at 666. So again, you're going to have to get through 60. It's got one job to do to get the 212 back up. All right. I say that's going to be a little bit difficult to do. All right. We'll wait and see as we'll see what looks for, right? But right now, future's not doing too much. All right. Why don't I not have my overnight on? Throwing myself off with the new switcheroo. 666.79 right now, 666.79. All right, so that is going to take the two up, but then again, we're chasing 668 and change. All right, so there's your triple Qs. I think we're at the top of that range, though, guys. All right, triple Qs, same thing here, 607.05. You got the 3-1 inside on the daily right here, and can't really get through 608.60. We're still sitting below there right now. All right, so you got a 3-1 here, you got a 2-1 there, and then on the diamonds, you got we got the 1 as well with the inside days here, guys. All right, 463.14, not going anywhere here on the diamonds, so sit tight on diamonds. All right, diamonds continue to you know the story. All right, so there's your weekly. Inside on the green, so fairly decent. Coming inside on a new week, all right? A couple names that were, what are they talking about? 20th day of the government still shut down. We got that going for us. We got some tech names up a little bit. I got crude down big. I got the Bitcoin coming back like a champ. And gold just goes and goes and goes. All right, so but the Bitcoin, nice turnaround here coming back today, so we get a little bit of relief there on that old Bitkern. All right, a couple names we can go through here. I'm not going to go through too much. Beyond the Meats, what happened to this company, man? Down to 64 cents. People don't like the meats, the Beyond the Meats. I guess not. Two down here, guys. But you're getting a gapper this morning here, so a little bit higher. 106.99. Believe it or not, from the 15s here, was higher up to 120, $1.20. All right, Beyond the Meats. All right, Beyond the Crap. All right, that thing's kind of toasty right now. Beyond the Meats. CELC is moving this morning. Not GELC. How about CELC? CELC. Gapper list here. This one. 77.17. We closed at 51.96, guys, right here. It kind of would shoot her down on the day, went outside, but that's going to expand pretty big here. All right, taking everything out. All right, 77. That's going to take everything out. That's could be potentially all-time highs, but you're taking out all time frames here, so going to be some exhaustion risk in there. So be careful in there. You're taking out too much at one time. CRMD, Crumdy. Here's another one here. 2 on the day was coming back up on Friday, but the 60s were coming up pretty good, and the 30s were coming up at the end of the day. All right, so it got a little help at the end of the day, so it finishes the day here with a somewhat of a hammer. But what do we got this morning? We got $11.35. So we're going to take out that. We're going up here, guys. All right, so we're going to get here. If you want to triangle out, you're going to have to get back up to 1170. CRMD a little bit better. Avgo was a little better this morning here. AVGO. Lackluster tech AI hangover, whatever. Avgo $374.23. That was the high of of the quarter. We go back now to real time here, 353.05. So we're slightly higher on Avgo. Going to be taking that day up on that hammer up. We'll see if anything comes of that. Apple's a little bit better today. There was some news out on Apple. Didn't catch the news, but Apple is a little bit better here this morning. Closed at $252.29. It is currently trading at $256, so that's up $4 and change. So you're going to get a move to this upside here, $256.49 if you want to bust out of that. Looks like it's already gotten that, so we'd have to go up to the next one here, $258.04. I think Apple's definitely going to $260, if not more. But I don't know. Right now, I am not a fan. I'm not a fan of anything right now. All right, so there you go, Apple. Owl. These guys were on CNBC on Friday. What do we got here? Closed at 16.18. It's trading slightly higher here. Doesn't look like it wants to take day up. Yeah, it is going to take day up, all right? So keep an eye on this one. This is a nice 2-1-2 back up. You got one job to do. Get back up to 17.13, all right? Watch the owl. He's got eyes behind his head. Boeing 216 perking up here from down to 212. Gonna take the 2-1-2 up. I just don't want to be playing with this stock right now. There's your weekly, the 313 with the shooter down, now trying to come back up a little bit. I think it's got to break, man. So Boeing, they got no cash, and they got no workers, and they're taking in tons of orders and having all kinds of problems. All right, but a little pop this morning on there. All right, so a little bit higher. Run SunPower. I don't expect you to chase anything on this thing. It's been moving pretty nice here. Now they did get the reversal with the shooter down from what was that, the 15th, and that brought this move back down to the downside. You got to think that this guy's going to try to turn around and get back, all right? But as right now, it's trading at 1992, so you're going to be inside day. No hurries. Gold up to the highs, crude down to the lows, and that's what's been cooking, and that's the way it's been staying. KKR, I want to make a statement about the banks here. 118.18 here on KKR, all right, Colbert and Kravitz. This is going to be, notice the 2-1 here on the day, okay? On the banks, they got beat down, right? They had a huge move to the upside, and then all of a sudden that they came in the last 3 days. All right, and whacked them down pretty good. All right, so now you got an insider here, actionable signal. Okay, now you do have the hour, but you lost your week with the shooter down, and you're 2-2 down in the month now. So these can return around real fast. All right, look at this thing, 123 right now. All right, 122.93. It just popped up, but I wouldn't trust that. That looks a little bogus to me. All right, so KKR is a little bit better there. Cuervo, Jose, if he's your friend, $90. closed at 92.18, 92.13. All right, so we're trading a little bit lower here, trying to take day down here on Cuervo. That's going to be a 2-2 back down. All right, so Cuervo coming back inside on your tech. WW. WW is, what's this one better, right? So got up to 32 bucks on the overnight, but they brought that back in pretty good here, 29.50. All right, so 29.50 brings you back inside day on your WW. We'll see if anything moves out of that. Marvel this morning got a downgrade by Solid. I didn't see who it was that downgraded them, but down a little bit lower here this morning. 86.9. Not much talking here. All right. This thing's going to be close to around where they close. So not too much. The one thing I do want to make a point about is all these banks, man. HBAN. All right. Look at HBAN on the dailies. This one not. All right. This one's a 2. All right. But where are they at this morning here? 1569 fighting back. All right. That's not going to be taken day by any stretch, but getting close there. All right. Bank America. Notice the ones on the day, okay? I wouldn't be surprised to see these banks go right back up to the highs. I really do think they're not going to keep these banks down for long. All right, so here's the 2-1 inside. Trading 51. Right now it's trading at 51.57. It's looking to take the 2-1-2 back up. I'm telling you, I think they're all going to make that move back up to the upside. What do I like today? I like banks and I like healthcare. All right, those are the two groups that I think are going to move pretty decently today. That's my call here. Tom Frank Charles, nice with the inside day with the 2-1, looking for these banks to get this Truist. This guy's going right back up to the highs. All right, there's your week. Kind of finished garbage on the week, and month is fighting back, as you can see. All right, so 2-1 there. Where's it trading at right now? Oh, that's right. It's trading at 42.60. So that's looking to take that day up. Look for these 2-1-2s on these banks, guys. I think these are good. All right, XLF has got a beauty of a 3-1-2. A 2-1. But look at that inside there. Where's she trading right now? 52.43. You've already taken day up on the inside day. All right, it's already been taken there. Watch this Western Alliance Bank, WAL. Here's another one with the inside with the 2-1. I think these banks are going right back up. All right, so WAL. I mean, they're all set up here, man. Zion Bank. Here's another one with the inside day with the hammer. All right, 49.67 trading at 50. Already taking it out on the oneer inside. We're going to 52.59. You got one job to do. All right, watch those. I think they're good. Johnny John. Johnny John's got all the good stuff down here, and kind of ran into some trouble at the end of the day here on Friday. But where are we at right now? We're trading at 193.51. 193.51. That is close. That's like exactly where it closed. All right, so Johnny John's sitting right there. I think that's better. I like GILD, Gilead. These guys are doing good work here. 122.43. This one's a slightly lower, but it's going to be inside day. GILD, maybe not the best one in the bunch. BIIB, somebody cure something. So Biogen, here's another one that's been really garbagey. Shooter down on the month, as you can see. 312 down on the month. Where's she trading at? She's trading at 143.20, slightly higher here. BIIB, I kind of like that. I like Amgen, AMGN. Amgen, you got Shooter back down on the 30 to finish the day, and then there's your day right there, 299. We're trading at right now. We're not really showing us anything here. 299.51. I don't think that's bogus, but we're going to be right around the opening there, right around where we closed on that one. All right, so Not too many. Lilly was lower because they were trying to knock down the price of Ozempic, and so that sent Lilly to a tailspin on the downside. But guess what? It's fighting right back up. All right, so there's your day. Fought back really good that day, 804. We are kind of quiet this morning right now with Lilly not talking about much here. XLV, watch that one. We don't have any actionables, all right, on these healthcares. But let's see if they can rough it out with the this one 143. That's looking to take day up on XLV. Watch XLV and Johnny John. I think they're good. Bristol Myers and Baxter and Agilent. I think Agilent's pretty decent too. Had a great day Friday. Looking to go higher here this morning. All right. We got earnings coming here this week. Tomorrow, I got Coca-Cola, I got General Electric, I got Netflix, I got Texas Instruments, and I got Verizon. Wednesday, we're going to get GEV, which has started to come back in finally a little bit, this GEV, but this thing has just been stellar. Okay, I can't say enough about it, but the week kind of fell apart last week. All right, so we'll see if anything comes there. And then we got IBM on Wednesday. We got telephone, AT&T. We got Tesla. All right, we got Tesla. And on Thursday, we're getting American Airlines. We get Ford. We got Intel. Interesting to see how that's going to come out now that the government has a stake in it. See if they can actually maybe get some earnings going on there, all right, as opposed to just throwing cash at it, all right. SWKS is coming out on Friday as well, all right. T-Mobile and Southwest Airlines, that's about it. I got some upgrades and some downgrades if you care about them. Uppers, I got Apple. Apple got an upgrade this morning here, so Apple is better. Again, we already talked about Apple. We already know it's better. All right, and then I got Allied Bank, ALLY. Financials are good. I think they come right back. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but they're going to come. They're going to come back. All right, they're going to come back. If I knew when, I wouldn't be talking to you guys. 41.27, 40.59 here on Allied. That's a little bit better there this morning. All right, so that's part of there. That's in there as well. All right. It's really about it. Boeing, I talked about that. Beyond the Meats is garbage. Again, banks and healthcare. Keep an eye out. MasterCard, Visa, Jefferies, Citibank, Fifth Third Bancorp, all ones inside looking to go higher. The metals won't break. And we got gold still sitting at all-time highs. And the Bitcoin is up almost $5,000 this morning, so you get a little Bitcoin cash coming into you this morning if you're involved in there. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. And then we'll pick it up at 10:30, all right? So be good. Futures are coming in kind of weak. So we'll see what happens, all right? Kind of quiet, all right? Be good.